Hi everyone, Mike Flores here on behalf of iTrading University, and today we are going to talk about the dollar Mexican currency pair. Up on my screen you'll see a chart of the last 200 days of price action in the dollar Mexican currency pair. On the screen you'll see I have two black trend lines. These are the classical charting pattern pennant formation. How did I draw these two lines? What I did was I took the two most recent significant highs and connected them, and I took the two most recent significant lows and connected them. Now, obviously, there's many ways you could draw trend lines. This is the way I chose to draw them. Looking at the chart, let's see what else we have before we move on. I have a blue dotted line here, which is the 10-day moving average. I have a red dotted line here, which is the 50-day moving average, and I have a pink or purple dotted line here, which is the 200-day moving average. Why those three? Well, they're three of the most famous moving averages that people use in Wall Street. Also, the 10-day moving average is used to define the short-term trend, the 50-day average helps us define the medium-term trend, and the 200-day average helps us figure out the longer-term trend. So you can see here that the price action for the past month or so has been trading through the 10-day moving average, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So I would say that the market is consolidating here, and by definition, a pennant is a consolidation pattern. Now the market closed today below the 10-day moving average, but still above the 50-day moving average. So again, another sign that we're consolidating. We're firmly above the 200-day moving average, so overall the long-term trend is still high. But for the interim period, what can we do to benefit from this formation? Well, what I've drawn here are two arrows, a green and a red. This is how I would trade this. I would look to buy on a break of this high here with my stop at the low, or I would look to sell on a break of this low here with my stop at the high. And then to figure out my take profit levels, I would take the distance from here to here and project it lower if it breaks down to the sell side, which gets me somewhere around here on the 200-day moving average, or project it higher if it breaks to the upside and it gets me somewhere around here, these previous highs in this zone. All right? Now, what makes me believe that the market should be weighted one way more than the other? Well, I'll tell you. Looking at the chart, I see here that the market's closing weekly today, and I see that it closed below the 10-day moving average and is flirting with the 50-day moving average. Now, if we can get a close below the 10-day moving average, the 50-day moving average, and a break of the pennant, that'll be a really good short. We haven't been below the 50-day moving average in a couple months now. On top of that, the Mexican peso is enjoying a long seasonal bullish period at this time. From the beginning of the year till about mid-May, Mexican peso goes through a seasonal bullish period. So that's another edge to our side. That being the case, I would probably weight this trade more to the downside. I would place an order to sell on a break of here, but use double the size of position rather than if I bought on a break of this side. Now, which one will I trade? Well, I'll set up to trade both of them. I don't care which way it breaks. I want to take advantage if it breaks on the upside or if it breaks on the downside. And pretty much this is how I would play it. I wanted to give you guys a quick example of a way to benefit from this classical chart pattern and throw out some ideas on how you can put your risk management and your entries and exits. So I want you guys to leave some feedback, put some comments, tell me what you think, what you would do, and I hope that you guys take advantage of this charting pattern and hopefully you make a bunch of money. You can get some fine tequila and sit on the beach in Mexico and enjoy your profits. Until next time, everyone, this is Mike Flores from iTrading U. Talk to you soon. Thank you.